free, a little bit better than it used to be. 'Cause I'm alive. I'm alive. 'Cause I'm alive.
How's it going, everyone? I'm JT from the Psycho Club. And recently I've been looking up conspiracy theories. I got a message. Okay. And the thing is, everyone has their own conspiracy theories nowadays. Some people believe that this person is working against me, or that teacher acted out for me and they're going to fail me in their class, or something like that. But with 8 billion people on Earth, I think, like around that number, like in the 8 billions, there's bound to be some psychopaths who are thinking, oh no, the king of the mole people is gonna take over the Earth. So I've gathered 5 conspiracy theories that I have read, and out of like hundreds of conspiracy theories I could talk about that are just absolutely dumb as hell, I picked 5 that are somewhat well known and people are dumb enough to believe is a real thing. I will not be including like urban legends like, Slenderman is real. Like, I'm not going to do that. That's not going to be this. This is conspiracy theories like the government and shit like that. Anyways, let me pull up the page. Okay, this one is the one I read yesterday, and it got me like thinking what other shit. Like, I've always been in conspiracy theories, but I looked for the most dumb ones I could find, and the number 5 is going to be the most common one. Anyways, giant lasers have started the California wildfires. People are saying, oh, well, the U.S. government shot lasers, and that's what started the wildfire. What purpose would that be? Where's the purpose there? There is no purpose to that. And the other people that believe this bullshit are saying, aliens. Oh yeah, just those aliens with their flying saucers. They're shooting lasers from giant cannons in the sky to start a wildfire. I laugh at the idiocy of people. Like, okay, some conspiracy theories could be true. Like, okay, yeah, maybe that is happening. Maybe, like, there's been stuff that we didn't believe was real and it was. But who the fuck is saying, you know how we can explain these wildfires instead of, maybe just someone flicking a cigarette out the window or someone accidentally playing with firecrackers in the woods? Aliens. That is definitely the right idea. No. What kind of dumbass thinks that's the real idea? And then there's photos, and it's like, okay. I could take a photo of the sun right now, and there'd be a light glare, and it would look like it's shooting a fucking laser at the ground. Like, and they're saying, oh, no, that is the laser. Definitely the laser. No, it is not. If you believe that, you are out of your mind. And that's coming from a guy who runs a channel called The Psycho Club. Number 2, this one I fucking hate because I have to deal with this shit. I see it a lot where I am. The coronavirus is a fake virus. Yeah, people are getting this new disease and, it's just appeared out of nowhere. But yeah, it's a fake thing. People are dying, it's all contributed to nothing else. Of course it's real. Something just fell. Anyways, of course it's real. Okay, so people are like, oh yeah, it's not real, I'll go and do this. Well, if that's the case, I guess natural selection will deal with the problem. And, okay, now, if I'm going to talk about the coronavirus, I have to talk about the bioweapons theory, like it was a bioweapon gone wrong or an experiment gone wrong. It's possible. I'll give it that. But the fact that it's not real people are saying, that I can't freaking do. Like, wear your fucking mask. Do what you're supposed to do. Wear your mask. That's all you have to do. One second. Don't go out unless you don't need to. Don't go out unless you don't need to. Don't go out unless you need to. Yeah. The thing about, I still don't get it. Like, people are saying it's fake. Okay. Why are we all, like, I don't see a purpose to saying making up a fake virus. Okay, so people aren't donating to find the research to it, so that's one theory people have. I don't see people donating, like, money, unless they're celebrities. Okay, another theory. It's so, why are we spending all this money on masks, and our countries are spending money on it, so if it was fake, would we still be spending money on it? No. Our countries wouldn't be dumb enough to do that. What else? Oh yeah, it's fucking with the global trade efforts. Fucking everyone's getting screwed over there. Stock markets are plummeting, and a lot of people are saying, well, it's the government. The government doesn't want the fucking stock market to crash, causing the next Great Depression. And, okay, and a lot of countries rely on travelers. Like, okay, Canada, we don't really rely on tourism. We got a few minor places, Toronto, Niagara, Edmonton, a few places in British Columbia. But other countries, that is where most of their money comes from, tourism. Let me think, for example, most of those Caribbean countries, Cuba, Dominican Republic, a lot of it is tourism. Shit. I'm trying to think of other places. New York, that has a lot of tourism. And shit like that. I know New York is not a country before someone in the comments gets smart. New York isn't a country. I know it's in America. Fuck you. Next theory. Okay. This one I read about yesterday, and it makes me laugh every time I hear it. The moon isn't real. Why? What kind of crack do you smoke? That giant thing in the sky is a hologram. And the only idea I've heard of why the government or fucking whoever's doing this, the New World Order, Illuminati, is doing that, is because there's something behind it. Then why don't we in the fucking day? And if you're not, and in case someone's dumb, the moon isn't moving. Earth is. So, as we're turning, wouldn't we see that thing peering out behind the moon? And I know what I'm gonna get next. Well, in the flat Earth, more on that shit later. Okay. I'm gonna give another one here. Reptiles run Earth. I just don't even know where to start with how many holes I could poke in this theory. Like, how? How are you that dumb? Guys, it's a lizard king. A lizard king? Why? Like, I don't see where that is needed in any fucking sense. They came from a doom planet a billion years ago. And they're faking being humans. Why? And if they're so powerful that they could become fucking, like, rulers of the world, like, Queen Elizabeth is allegedly one, Barack Obama, all those, every president apparently, every world leader, then why haven't they taken over? If, like, is that their plan? I have read, like, at least 7 articles on this, and I don't even know what their motivation is supposed to be. Like, whoever's sitting there, like, I think that was, sounds like something stupid out of a fucking sci-fi movie. Like, oh yeah, they're taking over human forms. Okay, I think that if I watched fucking sci-fi movie, I would see something like that. But there's people out there who are thinking, it's definitely true. I don't know why I just showed what's on my board here of ideas that I could use for this one. Okay, this one will delve into a little bit of creepypasta territory. But the SCP Foundation, Secure, Contain, Protect. Look, I love a scary story as much as the next guy, and I do believe in ghosts. I'm not going to deny that factor. But the SCP Foundation? I laugh every time I think about that shit. We have a fucking, what is it, foundation that holds multiple monsters and all this stuff, and it's supposed to be top secret government shit. Yet they have a publicly accessible website, and then they give you a warning. Oh, you will be detained if you go on it. Yeah, I spent at least 2 hours on it before, just reading, because it's fun. It's not a real website, and it's not a real company. Whoever said that is just dumb. Like, look, I know some creepypastas are based on real life. Like, there could be someone like Jeff the Killer, like, personally. Like, people have carved smiles into their face and burned their eyelids out. Possibly. But, no. All the stuff at the SCP, look, I believe, before I get this, there is unknown species out there. But there's not millions of them trapped in a fucking giant containment cell. And if these things are so almighty and powerful, how has none ever escaped, and how come no one else has seen them except the people at the SCP? Like, I think it was 173, the sculpture, fucking somehow is a thing with a giant head. Can, if you blink or take your eyes off it, snaps your neck. Yeah, that thing's definitely never escaped. And in all seriousness, our governments are pretty dumb. They would try and kill it, if anything. They would not be like, oh yeah, let's just keep it and observe. Oh, wait, we can't? Why can't we? Oh, because it's a dangerous monster and it'll kill everyone. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's just keep it though. No, they would destroy it. If they can, at least. Some of those I'm pretty sure can't be destroyed. Okay, let's get into the ones that are really tinfoil hat. Okay, well, 9/11.
Here are some results from a search.
Sorry, my phone screwed up and I clicked on the wrong thing. 9/11 didn't happen. Yeah, that giant, like the records of deaths didn't happen. The planes didn't hit the building. It happened. Look, like, the inside job theory and all that, maybe possible. Maybe. But people saying it didn't happen, just like they say, oh, the Holocaust didn't happen? It's mind-boggling. And, okay, so those millions upon millions of people who've seen that plane smash into that fucking building and explode, they just got all of that part of New York on one giant conspiracy theory. Like, no. Again, the Holocaust is real too. Like, oh yeah, then why do we go after, like Hitler and all that shit? Why is he considered the most infamous killer in history? It's not because he was a good war general. Because he was a fucking horrible person who wanted to exterminate an entire marginalized group of people. And it's not just Jewish people that were attacked. There was the mentally disabled. There was cripples, like that's a bad word to say. Paraplegics and quadriplegics, handicapped. You want to get rid of them. Like, I still don't get it. And people are like, it didn't happen. Clearly it fucking did. Okay. Trying to think. Oh yeah, this one I read yesterday and it made me want to actually like I think 10 of my brain cells like simultaneously just shot themselves hearing that. Apparently Saddam Hussein had a Stargate. Anyone who doesn't know what Stargate is, it's a thing from a movie, might I add, that allows you to get to like some sort of portal, and apparently Saddam Hussein was gonna let aliens come into Earth and destroy humanity, or some shit like that. Okay, another thing about this thing. Apparently, like, someone gave it to him from the future or something, or the aliens gave it to him. Okay, if they're planning on invading Earth, and they're somehow giving shit to Saddam Hussein, why didn't they just do something then? No, we gotta go back and open up a Stargate, which is a fictional piece of work, which I will add again. Impossible. Teleporters aren't real. Okay. But somehow Saddam Hussein got his hands on one. Now let's get into the most absurd, stupid, absolutely mind-boggling theory I've ever heard in my life. Flat Earth thing. And this one is one of the most believable ones. I can't stress how much I think you're an idiot if you believe the Flat Earth theory. I know I'm being really mean to people like that, but like, what kind of fucking herb are you smoking? Because please, get me some of that. I don't even do drugs, and I just want to know how fucked up that shit gets you. Okay. I'm gonna go with a lot of reasons why this is dumb, but I'm gonna go over some of the reasons people believe it. Oh, well, that's why we don't fly over Antarctica. No, because a blizzard can come and it would knock us the fuck out of the sky. We would die. Meanwhile, we could just go around it and end up on the other side of the world, like a normal fucking human would do. But no, that's why we don't go over Antarctica, and that's why people aren't allowed there. No, we're not allowed there because it's a fucking wasteland of frozen Earth, and destroying that ecosystem is already a problem. Next up. Oh, well, the sun moves like this over the world instead of us moving around it. Okay, that doesn't make sense at all. Because wouldn't it be a little bit kind of odd? Because you see the sun going down at the end. What the hell? And people are like, if we were on a spinning globe, a circle, water would fall. There's this cool thing we have called gravity. It makes stuff hold to the ground. And people are like, oh yeah? Well, look at this. And I've seen this kid. He has a lemon and he's got a dish. Pours water on the dish. It stays in. He pours it over the lemon and it starts falling off. Again, big things have a gravitational pull. Earth is a fucking giant thing. It would have a gravitational pull. That lemon has zero, if any, gravitational pull. Little to none. So water would not, the only water that would stick to it is a tiny bit. So gravity can just disprove that entire part of the theory. Another thing, you get yourself a fucking telescope. You look into the sky, you'll see all those planets. They are circular. Earth most likely is the same. But no, to them, it's a fucking like just a flat dish, basically. No. I'm trying to remember what the other theories are, but I think I'm killing my brain cells trying to listen to this garbage. Man. Oh yeah. We need that for space exploration. We could still do that. We could still have space exploration if we were on a flat planet. But no, it needs to be a cube for some reason. I laugh every time I keep thinking about this theory because it's just like there's some people in this world who cannot get them to listen to basic logic. Let me think. I'm trying to remember other ones that I've seen. Oh yeah, well, the world is, the reason we have, Antarctica is because it's freezing. Like, because it's on the outside of the Earth. Okay. You tell me why south of the globe is really hot, like at parts. And then when we get up higher, we can get snow, like here. There is. Where's your idea for that? Please state where that idea comes from. Explain the North Pole. I know that there is no such actual thing as the North Pole. I think the highest north you can get is, I think Greenland? Correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the highest point on the Earth you can get. Yeah. Anyways, where the hell do flat earthers get their conspiracy theory from? Like, I'm sure I could go around online for a few hours and just, like, find an infinite amount of reasons why it's flat. It's not flat, for one. And for two, I bet none of them have any serious reason. Again, like, I'm just wondering why. There is no reason for it to be flat. The thing I don't get is, okay, so, oh, well, we have photos. Oh, those are photoshopped. What reason would they have to be photoshopped? Apparently the International Space Station. Fake. The moon landing. Fake. Okay. Moon landing? I could see, but then why are these actors why haven't we ever heard from them again? Why are they never seen in the real world? I mean, why are they? Yeah, why aren't they seen? Like, fucking they'd be like, okay, you're supposed to be on the International Space Station. Go hide in that bunker down there. No, that's not it. Let me think here. Oh, I can give you another fake theory that no one in their right mind believes. I'm gonna try and explain this. This is going back to like that Holocaust thing. Hitler escaped and is still alive. Escaped? Possibly. Still alive? No. He would be over 100 years old by now. Late hundreds, at least. Yes, a few Nazi war criminals escaped to Argentina, and apparently Hitler did too. Chances are he may have. But chances are he is dead. Long dead. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. Shot his fucking brains out like of course. He blew his fucking brains out like an idiot. Well, not like an idiot, he was probably smart. The Soviets were busting down his door. But the joke people are trying to make is, he is still alive. Same thing with Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley is dead too. Okay, you know what? I don't know exactly when those people died, but I know Hitler was at least in his 40s or 50s in the 1940s. So you had 60 years on to...
Here's a
You had 60 years on to 40, that's 100 years, plus another... that would make it the 2000s, plus another 20, which would make Hitler possibly close to the oldest person alive on Earth. Add in the fact he was completely fucking insane, and the factor of... I think he had like a certain STI or STD, whatever you want to call it, that will obviously shorten your lifespan. He's dead. And people are like, well, in a few years we will know that he was alive this whole time. Those people can wait till fucking the year 3000. There's no proof that he is still alive because he is dead. Like, I understand we don't know for sure like where his body is, or a few of the German soldiers said they burned his body so people wouldn't find it, or they buried it. And okay, I'm just gonna finish this off here with series. The government is not out to kill everyone. They are bad people, some of them, but we do not have major reasons to hide certain shit. Some shit, yes. Another thing. Oh, let's storm Area 51. Let's find out what they got there. They got aliens. Do it. Go right ahead. Get yourself shot. Well, why wouldn't they show us what's in there? I don't know. You could be a spy for the Russians, or you could be a spy for the Chinese, or you could be a spy for, I don't know, North Korea, even, or any other country in the damn world that would want to fucking fight the U.S. Let's storm Area 51. No. No, you shouldn't. It's common sense. Like, okay, everyone has their secrets. And having the secrets to bomb codes, possibly, nuclear codes, new technology that we could use to be fighting people instead of giving it to some guy who's possibly a spy. Yeah. I don't think that people should be allowed in a fucking military base. You know, they just let you in. It's normal day. You know, yeah, we'll let you in our military base. You know, you can see our weapons. No. So, anyways, I would like to say I will see you next Friday with another video. Keep it crazy, y'all. Wear your fucking mask. It is not a fake virus. Help, social distance. Help limit the spread of the coronavirus. And I will see you next Friday.